International Relations Director-General Zane Dangor will chair South Africa's second meeting of the G20 Sherpas, which will actually be held virtually today and tomorrow. Now, in the G20, the Sherpas are the leaders of each church who take the discussions and agreements to the final summit of heads of states and government. The theme this year, of course, as you know, is solidarity, equality and sustainability. SABC News reporter Khayelihle Khumalo is watching developments. Yes, the meeting is virtual, but he's live to us now from Pretoria. And Khayelihle, the first meeting was in December last year, and my goodness, so much has taken place since then.
Well, absolutely, and it's been quite a very interesting time. I mean, you look at what happened last night with the tariffs, sweeping tariffs affecting so many parts of the world coming from the US. And as you know, that's Ayanda, for South Africa, the issue of religious reaffirming its priorities, it goes back to the presentation that we saw by Mr. Dangor when he went to the UN General Assembly, where he was really talking about South Africa's priorities. We know that fighting climate change, the issue around the debt resilience and also sustainability, especially for the low-income countries, but also speaking about that all-important issue of really just around the harnessing of critical minerals for sustainable development, but also for South Africa, and a very important item when it comes to G20 around the mobilization of just energy transition, those funds in making sure that South Africa is able to decarbonize its economy. But also, when you go back to those meetings that Mr. Dangor had with the UNGA in New York, he really spoke about very key themes around cooperation, collaboration and partnership amongst the G20 countries, especially because these are very powerful economies, and a lot of them really just in terms of the geopolitics, they're really under siege with the geopolitical, the state of flux, looking at the current developments emanating from the United States of America, which is also part of the G20 Troika, because you have Brazil, which is a former chair of G20, you have South Africa currently chairing the presidency of G20, then you have the US, which is the incoming chair.
Absolutely all right. There's plenty, of course, to consider. We'll get a sense with you later on, Khayelihle, once that meeting gets underway, what is likely to top the agenda given the importance of all those issues. But for now, thanks very much indeed, Khayelihle Khumalo, reporting live there from Pretoria.